It's been more than 2 years since a 9-year-old girl walked away from the Children's Home Society in the Black Hills.
Serenity Denard's disappearance caught the attention of people across the country and beyond. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, we learn why this case will not rest until Serenity is found.
On February 3rd, 2019, Serenity Denard ran away from the Black Hills Children's Home Society. That's when the search began. Rockerville Fire Chief GAIL SCHMIDT has been involved since the first wintry day.
When it was so cold and it was so dark, and we as searchers, had been out most of the day, and it's late at night, and thinking, wow, I don't know how this is going to end.
More than 2 years later, the search hasn't ended. Serenity is still missing.
Not being able to do that, yeah, that's hard.
Earlier this year, the Pennington County Sheriff's Office suspended the search for the missing girl. The announcement came after 1,528 people from more than 66 agencies logged nearly 6,000 miles of searching.
It's the most extensive search probably in South Dakota history, certainly in our agency, in the county's history, and we've not given up.
It has been 2 years now.
Correct.
And the search side has kind of halted a little bit. What does that mean for you guys?
It's frustrating, heartbreaking. It's a mixture of emotions ultimately, because we did spend so much time, and really what we wanted to do was provide closure for the family, provide closure for the community, and bring Serenity home.
Captain Tony Harrison with the Pennington County Sheriff's Office says halting the search does not mean the investigation has stopped. The case is still open.
There's been two tracks to this investigation. There's been a true investigatory side and a search side. We've slowed down the search side, but investigatory side has not stopped or slowed down.
The Pennington County Sheriff's Office has logged 291 leads from 36 states and 4 countries. It's conducted 491 interviews. Pennington County Sheriff Kevin THOM says leads continue to come in about Serenity and her whereabouts.
It's important to keep following up because we haven't found her.
Sheriff THOM says the investigation into Serenity's disappearance will not end until she is found.
It's important to, keep the investigation alive and active, and so if people, think of something several years later, or somebody has information that they didn't share at the time and now want to share it, maybe this would, encourage them or prod them to come forward with information if they do have it.
But what made Serenity's case different and maybe made you so passionate about searching for her?
Sure, so missing humans in general are of interest to the community, and that's what we do in the emergency services, and try and find those people and bring them home. Missing children, there's just an elevated emotional aspect that comes with that.
And for the hundreds of searchers, including Chief SCHMIDT, the question remains, where is Serenity Denard?
And then the fact that Serenity is right here in my own backyard, it added to it. And then I have nieces who are the same age, and it was hard for me to fathom, gosh, what if they're missing? I want these kids out there to know that if they do go missing, we're going to look for you.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Sydney Thorson.
If anyone has any information on where Serenity might be, they can submit tips to the Pennington County Sheriff's Office. We've included links to our extensive coverage on the search under this story at KELOLAND.com.